me already? Because I didn't see it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, we're live.
I know, but like, I want to go to Finland, but I didn't know. I told the guy I want to go to Finland.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, if somebody messages you and they're like, hey, would you come to Finland do a seminar? I'm like, yes, I want to go to Finland. Yes, we will do that.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, I just saw that. Apparently, Rebecca saw it yesterday, Ollie. But yeah, I haven't got through to read it all yet. But yeah, Finland would be amazing. Sounds like it'd be an awesome trip.
Hey guys, so you are on. We're super excited to be chatting with you today. And that was a pathetic little cough. Are you just trying to pull the I'm sick bone? Y'all,
that's all I got.
This is what it's like, okay? I wake up feeling shitty this morning. He's like, I do too. I don't feel good either.
It's hard to feel shitty when you look this good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, happened a lot later I thought it would. What? I don't know what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Phil Woody on.
What's up, Phil?
Guys, smash that like. We have some interesting things to chat about today, some things to run by you.
We got a new Redcon banner behind us. Bam.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got things to run by you.
Our peeps. Because we want to know what you would like to do.
Seriously, going to need your opinion on this. And we're going to wait till, how many people do we want to have on here before we discuss that? I mean, we don't know. It's
well,
Sunday
we're going to
afternoon.
give everybody a few moments to get in.
We'll
I've
give
been
you guys
following
a few
7
minutes.
subs, great content in 2021. Phil Woody, hats off, Mr. and Mrs. Vids are going viral. Don't blink.
Yeah. Okay, so check this out.
Like that. They're popping like popcorn.
YouTube has been spectacular. We love you guys. YouTube's amazing. Facebook is a whole nother beast because we're reaching people who have never seen arm wrestling. Like I got Matt Craig defending all my shit, and Phil Woody's like, no, Michael Todd's amazing. Because they're like, everybody's calling me a cheater, even in the stand-up matches, right? Even like those. Because they're like, you're not supposed to use your body. It's just still supposed to be this. But it's awesome because we're reaching new people, right?
That is
and
awesome.
We're getting viral videos. Mm-hmm. The Adam Shearer $57,000 challenge, me, Travis, and Devin, 3.1 or 3.2 million. I don't know where it's at right now. Undertaker, where I pull around the Undertaker and Godfather, 2 million views. We've got like 4 other 1 million view videos.
The Utah practice,
1.1.
Yeah, million.
Well, the one I just did, I hope you guys liked it. It's on YouTube as well. The my overview of the 406 match with the match that gave me 1 million haters. It's done pretty well on YouTube. 1.2 million views on Facebook since last Wednesday, right? So we are truly blessed, man. We're going to obviously continue to use both platforms, but I feel like we're exposing the sport to more people through Facebook currently, you know?
That is what is great. You know, we love our core audience on YouTube. You know, it is absolutely awesome. Thank you guys for being on here. And we love chatting with you like this. That is not Facebook is not a platform where we're doing that. But what is, like he was saying, what is incredibly cool is it is definitely growing the
awareness
of arm wrestling as a professional sport. I mean, I really feel like it is an untapped market at 100%, this point. 100%. Because people are just going crazy, and it's a whole lot of stuff that we used to see on YouTube, like, that's not arm wrestling. You gotta stand straight up, you know, nothing moves but the arm. See a whole lot of that, which means those people aren't educated yet. And so, absolutely loving it.
No doubt. Obviously, you guys here are the ones who built us, so we'll never forget about our YouTube. I mean, seriously, it's awesome to see what's happening on Facebook, though. If you're not following, go to Monster Michael Todd on Facebook. It's my athlete fan page, whatever it is, just click a follow and share those videos. If you want more people involved in arm wrestling, if you want bigger sponsors in arm wrestling, we got to expose arm wrestling to more people. Go to that page, share, click, tag some friends. Keep making these videos go viral, and I'm telling you, things are going to get really big really fast.
Rebecca, use my name and account. I insist. Mighty Mouth.
What is it?
I don't know. Are you saying that I'm a Mighty Mouth? Is that what you're saying?
Mighty?
All for dropping the King's Move all together. Sorry. King's Move's here to
winning
stay.
is winning, baby. Devin Lair's like, listen, you better win. I don't give a shit what people say about doing this or doing that. You should stand up. You real power. Man's power is in a win. I was talking to him, he goes, the only thing I'm worried about you is the fact that you might get too caught up about people hating your King's Move and you try some other shit. Just win, you know?
Commissar Gamza says, when Michael was born, he drove his mom and dad home. Okay. I can see you going so far.
Appreciate the
with
support.
This. It's around 5 a.m. in Australia. What's up?
We're hoping to make it to Australia
up?
eventually. We're getting a lot of cool places, a lot of cool invites and things to do. Like we said, I think it was last week, we said 7 Wonders of the World or arm wrestling 6 different places. We're kind of leaning towards 7 Wonders of the World, but we're just so excited. We got to get February is going to be a big month. We have so much going on right now. For all you on here who are about giving us some prayers, please do. My mother had a fall back in December, ER, hospital, then rehab, and then she just tested positive for COVID 2 days ago. My sister tested positive last week. We're gonna go get tested tomorrow because we woke up today both feeling kind of ill. Not enough to affect me backing out of my match going into to Istanbul.
Absolutely not.
I just found out today that Marcel Barboza had to cancel, withdraw from his match because, and this is what's different. I'm not saying anything about he backed out and I'm still gonna go. It's the fact that he was still trying to get stronger, right? So he lost a week of preparation. So he didn't think he'd be at his best. I've already reached my best form. Now it's just tapering, and I'm following Devin's advice. I'm just tapering into this event. So Rebecca's worried about this possibly weakening me. I don't think it's going to have any effect whatsoever. So even if we do test positive tomorrow, it'll clear my system. I'll be fine. I'll keep doing my volume training, working my hand and wrist. Everything's going to be just fine. Super excited about this match with Gennady, and I have great respect for this man. So we are going to go to battle.
Levin Gasparini says, I picked up my test right now for work. Huh. Let us know how that works out for you.
Seriously.
So this is also what I think, though, Michael, is that you were so sick with the Delta variant.
I don't think anything can affect me after that.
So what I think is that, and we know your antibodies are still high.
Yeah.
So if we do have it, and you know what? People do still get normal colds, y'all. Not everything is COVID, okay?
Right?
So if we do have it, I really suspect it's not going to have that much of a impact on you at all. And we have, how many weeks did you say?
I'm 27 days out.
So we have basically 4 weeks, okay?
Yep.
So I feel like you're going to be just fine.
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
You
no
just
doubt
fine.
about it.
The only, and your mom, I feel like she's going to be just fine because, y'all, all right, first of all, 3 vaccines.
Yeah, I mean.
She's had 3 vaccines. All right, and so she should be really good. And this variant is supposed to be much less, but that is enough talk about that. I hate that subject. Let's
it's just keep us in your minds, guys. Say a little prayer for us, whatever. Everybody can use them, I'm sure. But we have some very cool stuff to discuss just here shortly. Before we get started on that, go ahead and ask us some questions, whatever you want. So yesterday was Eddie Hall's birthday. I started my birthday. I said, happy birthday, champ. Thanks, bro. Hope to make it over to UK this year and maybe catch a collab with you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Sounds great, buddy. Would love that. Stay safe and catch up soon. Who wants to see the monster and the beast, baby?
That would be awesome.
What?
The beast.
At least I can do
Eddie Hall.
Yeah, at least I can do a better bench than Devin did, right? I mean, seriously, like one-handed probably, something like that.
Oh
but
my gosh.
That would be some good collab because when we go to the UK, we're already going to hook up with Big Law. So if we get over there and we get to do some collabs with Eddie, that'd be awesome as well.
Oh yeah.
You didn't even know about that, did you?
No, didn't know. I don't really have a lot of time to read your messages.
Except for the one that says, "Hey, do you want to come to Finland?"
I answered that one.
You did answer that
because I definitely want to go.
This morning I did wake up to Alex Gurdecha tagged me in something. Said,
Michael, we don't care. Can we get on and talk
hang
about
on a second. Who do you want to see him pull right-handed? I was number 1.
Hey,
Gennady.
You want to get us demonetized?
No. So basically, I was the number 1 on the list of people for him to arm wrestle, and I clicked 1. I said, let's get it going, big guy. So he loved the response. Oh. So hopefully that's something that we can get going.
That could be one.
Here? Oh, we talking.
Okay,
where are we
so
at? How many people?
346. Get me up to 150 thumbs up, and we will talk about what we're talking
20
about.
20 more thumbs up, guys. Click out, click thumbs up, click back in.
Gurdecha is super exciting. Use code Monster20 is what Phil Woody says at 9 Line Apparel.
9 Line and Redcon 1.
9 Line.
Boom, what we got over here? What's that right there? A little 9 Line action.
I absolutely love 9 Line. What I love about 9 Line
we've got better news on that too.
Is they give back to the people who give most. So our veterans and first responders, they save a portion of all of their proceeds and they give to very worthy causes that help them out. So
we've already hit the 150, but I'm going to tell you this real quick. Go ahead and get us to 200. Get us to 200.
No, you said 150.
I know, but I'm an auctioneer now. 200. Get me 200. All right, so check this out. So you guys I've had a couple of messages. Don't look at me like that. I'll smack shit out of you. Look at the camera.
He's gonna pay dearly for that.
All right. So
Dearly.
several people have said something about our site being down for apparel. Can we get more shirts? Well, the good news is, yes, the site has been down, but it will be back up soon with 9-line apparel taking care of all of our stuff. So that means different options, just extremely professional. 9-line apparel will be handling all of our apparel merchandise moving forward. Hoodies,
Do they
beanies.
ship overseas?
They ship everywhere. They are a huge apparel company. That was our biggest struggle. The way we had to stuff. I had my buddy here who's local, Hot Springs, Arkansas, trying to ship to Australia and Malaysia and all over the world, and the shipping costs are insane. So 9-line will be able to do it at a much more efficient cost and a lot better. Should work out all better.
I broke one now.
You should not do that. All right, are you guys ready? Here's the poll. Are we setting a poll? Are we doing a poll? How are we doing this?
Oh, we're setting a poll. Okay,
setting
I'm
a
fixing
poll.
to pop it up right now. I don't remember how we said.
I don't know how we did this.
Shut up for a minute. No, actually, don't.
She just told me to shut up.
Talk about something.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I mean, apparently that's what I do around here. I just shut up.
Okay, let me see.
All right.
Let me see. How do I want to word this?
All right, so I'm giving the run. Here's the deal. We really need your input. And this is something that came to me the other day, and I'm like, I have a pretty good little space here. How about we do this? Are you wording it? All right, give me some guesses. What do you think it is? Yes, we are in Hot Springs. Levon. I don't know how that's a guess. But Levon would be awesome. What we got? I don't know what to say. I'm trying to figure out. Monster looking small. I said I'm looking small. All right. Maybe I'm frail. I don't know. I don't know. I still can't see. Is the factory in your basement? Now this is all on one level here, and then the second floor of the gym is our personal use cardio theater room, and then we have our master suite above the rest of the house. But Tiger, Matt Mask, how's the Pronator? Pronator feels great, Ham feels great. Everything that I had lost, I feel like is back to near 100%. And then I gained back a lot of my old school strengths, my side pressure, my just crazy position. Are we going for it? All right, let's say it first. Here, let's say it first. What are we doing? All right, so we're about to put up a poll. She's about to push.
3, 2, 1.
Shit.
It's going live.
All right, here's the poll. Would you support, do you think it is a good idea, would you like to see Monster Factory pay-per-view matches monthly or every other month? So
it's not. That's not the question. Okay. Would you support it and enjoy it?
I don't
Period.
know what the question
We'll
is.
figure out this amount.
Yeah, we don't know
later.
all the details.
If it's going to be monthly, if it's going to be
here's the deal.
quarterly.
I'm going to try to test this.
Whatever.
If you guys think this is a good idea, and y'all would like to see some pretty good super matches go down here at the Monster Factory on like a Saturday evening, just like they just did on Ryan Bowen's channel, all that good stuff, it would probably start in March. But what you will get to see, obviously, is some high-level matches with Corey, and I'll bring in some top guys for Corey to pull. Some good left-handed matches for this guy. I know Evan, the beer man Begoyan, wants a shot at this left arm, which I'm not sure he deserves it, but why not, So we can make some good matches, have some fun. And if you guys think this is a good idea, go click the poll buttons. What do we got there?
How often do arm sports have events in Texas, and where in Texas?
All over Texas. They have this new league, Texas Arm Wrestling League. They have different regions. They're having events, 1 or 2 a month at least, all over Texas.
Michael Todd's calcified bone says, I fully support, like my calcification provides. Victor says, damn, I chose wrong. Hell yeah, your place is perfect for it. Monthly, if they're quality matches, that's absolutely
That's what we're talking about.
That's
what we're talking about.
Yes, hell yeah. Stop with Irakli and Ermi's match. Whatever. It would really depend on the match.
I can't afford on those guys just yet. So I'm thinking like potential matchups, right? Well, Daniel Mosers told me he would be interested in being on one of the cards. Don Underwood told me he would be interested.
Joel Cagle, absolutely. Of course, we would have high-level matches that would draw the public and throw in on the undercard some Arkansas matches so that people can become, better known. Like maybe tie you up with somebody out of Oklahoma or Texas or Louisiana.
Well, the thing is,
like that.
just because high level matches are the ones we want to see. When I say high level, we want to see the names. We want to see the top guys go at each other.
People are saying Matt Mask. I would like to see that versus Corey West.
That would be good too. I'd like that as well. But having these matches, having those undercard matches, sometimes the better matches are the guys that are not well as known, but they've been banging for a while. The lighter weight guys, some of those, they're really exciting. If you get Neil Pickup, so this is going to be a cross between what Ryan does with the big hype between the two guys leading up to the match, which is Wade Lachlan and Todd so impressive, and what Neil does with some good match settings. So some of the lower matches, the undercard matches could be, really, really well set up matches. You know what I mean? Like pretty even. So you just get some grinders.
DCS Beamer says, love the idea. Maybe throw in a Monster Factory tournament here and there. We do tournaments here in Arkansas. We cannot hold paid tournaments here in the Monster Factory because it would be too many people driving up, and we're
inside the city limits. In a neighborhood. So if I had 50 or 100 cars here, I'd probably get reported.
Carson Prodigy says, as you're coming in to my corner in Malta, I can say that I will be in your corner as well in Istanbul.
There you go. There you go.
Levin Gasparini says Corey versus Kyle Hutchinson, lefty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see what Kyle's done yet to be at that level, and that would be I don't know how much it costs to get Kyle over here. You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna most matches. Okay, so let's just say I test this out in March. If we see a really good response in March, then I'm gonna look into spending more money, getting bigger names, bigger matches. But I mean, I'm telling you, March could be a good card anyway.
But see,
did someone just say me versus Jerry?
Yeah, that's not
that's not something that would happen here. Someone's paying big money for that shit. Now I'll crack Jerry left-handed if you want.
Yeah. So, but
what?
Someone did say no because there are too many people doing it already, and that is my fear. We are good at what we do. And you're going to throw another thing on top of what we already do.
I'm not saying we have to. I'm just asking if you think we should.
I don't know.
I mean,
we do have the perfect place for it.
Where that couch sits back there with
Acoustics
those
are good.
windows.
We wouldn't have to worry about having a sound system that busts your eardrums and stuff like that.
We could have a big banner, just like his pound for pound banner, but it could have our 3 major social media partners, Monster Factory, monstermarkettodd.com across the top.
When we fly people in, we have a place for them to stay.
Yeah,
so it's...
I think it's ideal, honestly, but it just depends on if there's enough support to justify it, I don't know. Ryan did very, very well with the amount of subscribers that he had, but that's the thing is I want it to be something that's quality and people enjoy. It has to be quality. And, I don't know. It'd be the same thing. It'd be like the $5 price for the subscription. I don't know. I like it, but we'll see.
Someone says I like the idea of tournaments and more matches.
Varesh. I'd pull Varesh. I'd have Varesh come and pull me, lefty.
But not pay-per-view for B-tier talent. Yeah, pay-per-view would have to be
there would
known matches that people want to see.
There would be so that last card had Travis versus Brandon, which was a last-minute thing.
But you would pay for that because it's Travis.
Yeah. Then you had Brandon. Who was it?
Wayne Withers.
No, that was. It was just Wayne, really. The other dude. It's so funny. Austin Jaggers told Jim Coyle he wanted to pull me left-handed.
You told me that.
I know. I'm telling the world. Yeah. It's like he wanted me, and I was like, and Jim asked me, he goes like, and he might even pull for money. I'm like, well, I'm not showing up unless there's money. What are you talking about?
Tickle My Limits. Hello. What's up, guys? Hope all is well. Massive. Michael is going straight to the top. I think pay-per-view is a good idea. All it will do is create more content options, more money to put back into the sport.
I like it. I think there's a lot of good options there with us to doing that. And do you want me to go ahead and tell people what your Instagram page is, and I can tell them to follow you real quick? I didn't know if you want me to tell people what that is. He sent me a message today about his new Instagram. Yeah, so let me know if you, Matt, let me know if you want me to share that out here, and I will.
Okay, dokie.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It would be cool.
Corey West versus Kurdecha at the factory. Who wins? Thing is, Michael Todd wants Kurdecha for himself.
Unless Corey beat him first, then okay, that's one less guy. You know what I'm saying? I think that's actually a very good match. I'm going to tell you why. When's the last time you saw somebody top row Corey right-handed? I'm just saying, unless Gardetch's got a ridiculous hook, or here's what Corey believes is long levered guys like that versus him run out of room at the back of the pad before they can get his wrist. Because even though he's got the same lever as me, he can follow you real far with that cupped wrist. I would love to see it, honestly. It'd have to be a very prepared Corey. But obviously, I'd like to pull Alex as well. We can figure that out. I mean, there could be some good matches.
Someone says Michael Todd versus Todd Hutchings next super match.
See, here's the deal.
Actually, if you were to do that, it's the same thing as a Jerry match. Not the same thing as a Jerry match, but you would get a lot more money than what we're going to.
I would get a significant amount of money for that match through WAL or whoever set that up. You know, it would not be advantageous. I don't think I would need like 10,000 pay-per-view buys to make that match happen. You know what I mean? It would have to be, when I say I'd have that kind of subscriber, to make that match happen would be to fund that airfare, the other people who'd be on the card, and I'm expecting maybe to get 2,000, 4,000 people, because we have a very strong loyal following, and it's $5, so I don't think a whole lot of people are going to complain about that.
GB19, who are you talking about? Which match are you talking about that someone would have to cut down weight? Michael's not cutting down weight. I mean, if somebody accepts a match with him, he's a super heavyweight, which has no weight limit, right? And if you're talking about Corey, the people that we're matching him up with are also super heavyweights. Yeah. There is no weight, whatever. Yeah. Commissar Gamsa, Travis's couch potato arm versus Michael Todd on pay-per-view. You know?
There you go.
You don't want none of that.
His left?
Yeah.
Man, Brandon just beat him. Brandon can come down and pull me left.
Okay.
Brandon just beat Travis. He can come pull me left.
All right, Brandon.
There you go. I mean, because then if I beat Brandon, I just bypass Travis, right? So I don't have to worry about Travis.
Someone said Vitali would be cheap. No, he wouldn't.
No way.
No, he wouldn't.
A right-handed match with Vitali is, that's one that, in the current, and I'm just telling you guys, in the current climate of arm wrestling, me versus any elite arm wrestler pays me multiple 5 figures. You know, so it's hard for me to do that just. I mean,
Joel, I don't see it being $10. I see it being like pricing it right around $4.99.
Yeah, I mean, because what it is, it's just like he did. It's a YouTube subscription to your channel, right? So it's like $5 to be a subscriber to the channel, not like the paid subscription, whatever it is. And with that $5, you get access. You're the only ones who get to view that video. Now, will people screen record it and try to screw you? Yes, but then we'll just put a strike on their channel.
Broski's plays. You should get more involved in Larry's promo. Just trash any opponent. We just want to see you win.
Okay, so that being said, I understand what you're saying, but I don't want to travel to Dubai regularly. It's a long, exhausting trip, you know? I do have some very good relationships here in the United States that I could potentially have a very, very large, like very, very big match here later this year inside the United States and just bring the opponent here, so. I mean, I don't know. And they haven't called me, so I'm not chasing anybody down.
So Oliver says, did you already discuss about Barboza calling off his super match on East versus West due to COVID? Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. I hate that for him, but I understand it. I mean, if he was, because once he got the call, he was trying to get stronger. For me personally, I don't have to try to get any stronger at this point. I think I'm as strong as I'm going to be at this point right now going into him. So now it's just tapering and staying healthy, you know. So any sickness or cold or COVID or whatever that I may have, I don't think will have any effect on me in 4 weeks.
MT versus Levin, WAL rules. How cool would it be that if you did pull Levin to have WAL rules 1 round, PAL rules?
I'd do that.
1 round.
I'd do PAL rules every round. I'll do freedom. I don't give a shit.
I think it would be awesome to go back and forth, right?
Oh, I like it.
I think that would be way cool.
How cool would it be if he won the WAL rounds and I won the PAL rounds?
That would be funny shit. That would be extremely funny shit. That would be great. I watched the Larry match. Do you think Larry could, if he wanted to become up to a level where you are, as you're so strong, so strong, and I know Larry is all about strength and challenges. That's Nathan Johnson asking.
He's got a ways to go.
Hey, this is a good idea, Trey Sweet. What about Saban versus you, since he'll be here?
Potentially. I'd probably let Saban pull Corey.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great.
I mean, it just makes sense because it's another match that potentially. I mean, I'm getting 10 grand for that match if I pulled Saban. You know, we're not. I would not be able to fund that, especially on a test run with this. I don't think, in my opinion.
Someone said Tracy's versus you left-handed. MT versus Vitali after MT beats Gennady.
That is always something I'd be up for if it was spaced out correctly to where I get the winner of Devin and Levon in like September or something. So as long as the match was around June, that would be a match I'd be interested in. That match, Gardetcha, as long as I beat Gennady, those are the two people I'd be willing to arm wrestle prior to pulling the winner of Levon and Devin.
My whole thing about PPV, and this may sound like a complaint, is that if I'm paying for a match, I'd like to see the production quality go up for anyone doing pay-per-view. Speaking of production quality,
okay.
If you have not subscribed yet
to
Arm Wars,
sure.
Dude, okay, so that link is in the description of this video to go and subscribe. That freaking, his production is the best I've seen.
Arm Wars is always the best shows.
Absolutely.
But what they've done now, they've stepped it up to
it's crazy good. It's crazy
almost like
good.
documentary, like the way they've in their cuts and their edits.
Yeah.
It's just extremely professional and it keeps you fully invested.
Yeah, Levin Gasparini, if you're on here, if you would put that link down into this chat, you guys got to go there and subscribe. I think he's only like 3,000 something subscribers. And
are you kidding me?
No, and you guys,
that's crazy.
I mean, this is full on theatrical. It is great. His production, really he is doing the perfect job of using some backstory, weaving that through the matches. It's enough that it actually gets you to caring about what happens.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal. Everything you said, absolutely correct. Answer this. Who would you like to see Corey pull if we had one in March? If we had one of these pay-per-views in March? See, the thing about Daniel Mosier is he has not heard when his next PAL match is yet. So he can't confirm yet until he finds out about that. What you going to say?
I would say winner of...
Derek Smith and Tim Bresnan?
Yes.
I like that match.
I like that match.
Either one will be fine because whoever the winner is the guy that is going to be ranked ahead of Corey then. So let's go after that dude, right?
Someone here says Corey versus Barboza. Corey versus Matt would be interesting, yes it would.
That would be a good one too.
Yeah.
I like that one. That could potentially be I don't know what they have on their card, right? I don't mean what they have on their schedule.
Corey West versus Eric Spoto. Interesting match too. That's a lot of interest.
Well, Corey's actually, that's the thing, is Corey's pulling Mike Aiello April 23rd, right-handed, Cross Stanley left-handed April 23rd. So if we do this like March 19th or March 12th, something like that.
Have you talked to him about dates?
Corey?
Yeah.
Yes.
And has he approved them? Because I know that he was iffy.
No, he said he could figure it out. That's what he sent in a text. That's what he told me.
Michael's like this, okay? Someone says, I don't know if I can do that. He starts twisting. Right?
I'm like, hey, if you don't think you're strong enough,
until he gets the answer he wants. Yeah.
And I don't even know if I could get Daniel Mosier, Paul Lynn, but damn, that's a rematch.
That's a great rematch.
That's a fucking match right there.
That would be a lot of fun. I would enjoy that.
Okay, so would you rather see that as a co-main event to Corey versus Derek or Tim or some high-level guy, Barboza, Matt Mask, or me pulling somebody left-handed?
So you wouldn't have you both on the same card?
Well, I don't know. What do you want to do? I mean, I would be on the same card. You mean you wouldn't have me and Daniel? I mean, I guess if we get everybody in here.
What?
I was talking about Mosier and Paul Lanner.
Oh, I was talking about you and Corey.
Yeah, me and Corey would be on the same card. Either he'd be the main event or I'd be the main event or they'd be something. I don't know.
Ricky Bean says, I would like to see Lachlan versus Corey.
Well, maybe, I think it's going to look as bad as what Todd Hutchings did to him or worse, in my opinion. But just because of Corey's style, and I think Corey's going to turn him palm up just like Todd did. He's going to be in trouble. But
who would you like to be left-handed?
Robbie Topi, Dave Chafee.
That could be fun.
I've never pulled Dave left-handed.
What if we got Dave in here to pull Corey left-handed and they finished what they started?
Dave Chafee. You asked me who I want to pull. Robbie Topi would be good. Dave Chafee, Sean Latimer. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'd like to pull Ryan Espy sometime, but I know he's got a busy schedule, so I don't know when it would be.
Joe Cagle says he would love to see Corey versus Hermes.
Yeah, that's not happening here.
That little twit's not staying in my
home. He's not staying here.
Mm-mm.
Nope. But I'm sure somebody can make it happen.
Matt, Tickle My Limits, Larrett. I'd like to see Corey versus Derek Smith. Corey basically versus anyone who isn't top 5 or up, and you can share it, but don't have to, Mike. When you head back to Florida, by the way, and Paul Lynn is awesome, or when are you heading back to Florida?
We have no idea, man. Right now our schedule is go to Istanbul, compete, go to Athens for Valentine's, come home. I got to do this event down in Texas, and then as soon as we get back from that, we fly to Malta, and then we get back like the 28th of February. So, maybe I go to the Arnold Classic. Maybe I don't. I have no idea.
Mr. Gamsa, I like that. Corey versus Derek Battle of the Titans. I really do like the name of that.
All right, guys. So go check out Matt Tickle My Limits Instagram page, Garage Grinders Arm Wrestling. He's got some pretty good little pics up here. Looks like those guys are banging, so I'm sure he'll be putting out a lot of good stuff. Go check that out. Garage Grinders Arm Wrestling.
You're great. You inspired me to be a better person. Huge fan from South Africa.
Man, very nice to hear.
Arm Wars rules. It would most likely just be agreed upon by, whoever's
honestly, I like traditional rules. That's what I've always
I like
done.
Arm Wars rules where they have a running foul.
Oh, the running foul. Yeah.
But it is strict rules with the running foul. And the running foul in Arm Wars is not that you can do the huge Travis Badgett, come at you, punch at you foul. It is tiny bobbles. If it is a flagrant foul, one of those professional fouls, that will actually either stop the match or you get an automatic loss.
Yeah, for unsportsmanlike.
But if it's a bobble, because...
Well, that way you're not ending matches on fouls.
We don't want to end matches just because someone had a bobble that nobody could see to begin with, right? So
all right.
I would happily pay some kind of subscription to see things you produce. Even what you produce now is well worth it. In my eyes, you are one of the most important sources of entertainment for me. Thank you, Mark B.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
That was awesome. Instagram for AW Garage Grinder. Levin Gasparini posted that, guys.
Much.
Check it out. Will you be your heaviest for the winner of Levon versus Devin?
Man, it just depends. I will be my strongest. I don't know if I'll be my heaviest. Like my weight, it's hard to keep my weight up. I'm trying. What?
Scott Carmen. People will not stop with this. Battle of the Wives. MMT wives versus Devin's wife.
Yeah, I don't see Rebecca having any more matches unless she chooses to. I'm not gonna push her to try to do something if she's not interested in doing it,
Bowen versus Corey. Please make it happen. Ryan will blow up Corey's hand so bad.
No, he won't.
Who has Corey beaten to gain such high praise? I can't name anyone. Mike Aiello, Don Underwood, every time he's pulled him. Nick Zenna.
Tony Tomlinson, Chris Chandler, BJ Fakakis, Wayne Withers, convincingly 3-0. Only matches he's lost right-handed was against Todd Hutchings, and he lost in 2019 against Paul Passmore. He won the first round, ended up losing the next two.
That was 18.
It's 19. So when Hermes Gasparini pulled Matt Mass.
Okay. Yep.
But yeah, so he's pretty much beat everybody. There's no one that's ranked underneath him that can beat him right-handed.
Someone said they'd like to see a rematch between Corey and Hutchings. I think we need to wait just a little while.
Yeah, give it a bit. I would like that match as well. I think Corey could learn from it. I think a 7x7 pad instead of 7x9 pads, Corey's got a better shot. The 7x9 allowed Todd to just keep dragging him away from his arm. I think if it stayed closer to the center, I think Corey had a really good shot.
Corey versus Chance would be interesting to see.
If Chance will take that match, Chance should, but I don't know if he would. I don't know what his schedule's like.
Michael Todd versus Neil Pickup, the final battle at the beach.
Oh, left-handed? There you go.
Lachlan versus Corey. Murtala. Oh, yeah, he beat Murtala.
Oh, yeah, beat Murtala as well, convincingly 3-0. Corey's really, really good. So talking about him not being justified of the high praise, I mean, you guys gave Lockin all kinds of praise, and all he'd done is beat Ryan Bowen. I mean, he lost to Mike Aiello. He lost. I mean, Corey, very strong, very strong. What you got?
I'm just putting somebody.
Oh,
no,
they say something stupid.
Just ban you altogether.
Yeah, let's get them out of here. I don't know who they are, or what they said, but I don't like it.
There we go. Okay.
All right. So what else we got, babe?
Appliance manuals. Yeah, we're running out of steam here, honey. Schoolboy versus Chance Shaw. Chance claims he is too strong for Schoolboy. Would be great to find out the truth.
I believe he is. I really do believe he's a level ahead of Schoolboy. Schoolboy is a very good 20-year-old youth arm wrestler. I would assume he's probably not in the top 20 arm wrestlers in Russia. Russia's got a bunch of badass arm wrestlers, you know what I mean? But he has got insane potential. He's 6'5", 260, 280, whatever he weighs now. Very big, very strong kid. He is the junior world champion, but I don't think he would fare too well against Chance. Or Mike Aiello or anyone like that.
Yeah, after Gennady, you must face Alex Kurdecha so you can end the debate. You know, they're both open
Alex.
to the match.
He's such a good guy. I mean, he really is one of the most respectful young men, and he gives a lot of credit to us old guys who've been doing it a long time, right? And that's what's funny is I am almost 49 years old. I've been doing this. I'm in my 32nd year, and I look around. I'm like, where the hell did time go? Because I don't necessarily. I mean, when I wake up, I probably feel 49, but when I look around and stuff, I'm like, huh.
So some people on here are asking, where did WAL go? WAL is actually working on something very interesting that we're excited about, but we cannot talk about just yet. So,
well, big potential, big potential.
Yeah, it's got some big potential. So super excited about that.
So where are we at on the poll? What's the poll say? How many people voted?
Oh, let's see. What does the poll say? Poll says 82% says yes.
18's like
695 votes.
Oh, that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. So that's 780 times 7, 560. We got roughly 550, 60 people who right now say, now, I mean, that's not bad considering, well, there's only 520 people on there. I don't know how that happened. You know? But still.
703 votes because people are coming off and on, honey.
I got you.
You know?
So, yeah, I mean, that's decent. I would think to make it viable, this is just my opinion, just to test one, the first one, we would need like at least 2,000 subscriptions. Because Bowen had like 2,100 on his, I think, and then now he's over 22 or something. He's got good subscription base because he's going to do a monthly pay-per-view thing because he's turning his place into a studio and all that stuff. So he's going to start having some pretty high caliber stuff. And it's not even the high caliber makes a difference, but you want to see the drama. You want to hear the back and forth. And so the hype leading up to it, like if you start a month out shit talking back and forth, it gets people invested and want to watch it, you know? But I do think that here's the reason I think we can be successful with this. I'm an 8-hour drive from pretty much most of the top guys. Ron Bath, you know, he's 8 hours away. Kansas City's less than 8 hours away. Baton Rouge is less than 8 hours away. Texas, you know, Robbie Burnett's 4 hours away. Houston's 7 hours away. Most places are pretty close. And if not, we're pretty easy to fly into, you know? Mm-hmm. So I think it's realistic to think that we could have some decent matches take place here.
I think we could and I like the fact that it is closed off and we don't have to worry about, you know, a venue.
Yeah.
Because we've got the good venue. So
yeah, we can't do it. I mean, as far as doing a tournament,
I'm just so back and forth. I'm like, yeah, that could be fun, and then I'm like, yeah, let's let somebody else do it. You know, it's just,
I know.
It's a lot.
I just think we can do a good job. I don't know. I think you can do a good job. The thing is, I don't know. We'll see. Apparently, people think it's a good idea. We just have to get a good card together, but I don't think we'll have any issues with the Wi-Fi. I don't think we'll have any issues with because it's going to be loud enough. You know what I mean?
Dan McWhite, do a pros versus trolls arm wrestling match. I'll fly out and crash some pros.
There you
That's
go.
actually kind of cool.
All right, I like that.
Yeah.
Pros versus Joes was one of my favorite shows. I always wanted to be on there and have, you know, as one of the pros and let them come in, and I thought that would have been a great idea. Or I would have liked to have gone on. Like I want to do all these things. Like I wanted to be on the Titan Games when American Gladiators came back like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I want to be on that. I like testing myself, or I would definitely want to try to do like not a celebrity, but like a guest run on American Ninja Warrior. I'd love to do all that shit.
Phil Woody says, let's try one off. And I think that's exactly what we would have to do.
We just try it one time, if it works.
And see if it works well.
I mean, if we lose money on one, it's a write-off, I guess, But I think it'd be good. I think we'll do well.
Invite 4 rookies. What will your rules be in the Monster Factory? Similar to King of the
Arm
Table.
Wars, probably.
Arm Wars, yeah. Which is
strictly because we like the running foul rule. You actually get to see the match end.
Which Arm Wars is strict rules with the running foul. All slips go to a strap, or if you bail out, it's a foul. What do you do?
I'm always all slips go to the strap, guys, unless it's just if you just let go at I don't know. You gotta figure it out whether you want all slips go to the straps, or if you slip in your pin when you're slipped, that doesn't count. But.
Scott Carmen, the reason that we would have to make it a pay-per-view, okay, is because if you're going to get high-level matches in, then you have to, one, find sponsors to actually pay for these people to come in. They have to have travel, stay-in expenses, and then you have to have a purse, right? So if you don't make it pay-per-view, you have to figure out sponsors to do that. If you make it pay-per-view, then it's actually allowing you guys to decide if it's something you want to support. Now, does that mean that once after the pay-per-view has aired, that down the road it won't become
free on
an edited video and available? No, it doesn't mean that at all.
I would probably wait 30 days or something.
Probably, but it would allow for those people that want to support the sport, support more matches coming in, to actually put their money where their mouth is.
It's exactly
and
that.
decide.
Exactly
and I'm definitely a big supporter of being able to have things free. But if you want these high-level matches to come to you, the money has to come from somewhere.
Yeah, I can't be hustling sponsors from everywhere. I got us a 6-month tour that was completely sponsored.
Which is again
so
why I think
I can't go out and just keep doing this
Which is again why I think I'm going back and forth on this, that it might be better just to let somebody else do it. Matt, Tickle My Limits, Larry. I'd love to see Alan Fisher pull as well, right hand. Man, y'all have so many options for people to come out. I'm all in on the pay-per-view.
Well, we appreciate that, Matt. And I think a lot of people will be once they go back and watch this, or once this, because a lot of people aren't on right now to see it. I think if that poll stays up, I think the number's going to stay similar to that, and it's just going to be, instead of having 700 people vote, there'll be 10,000 people voted on it,
I don't know if the poll stays up after I close.
Does it not?
Okay.
We need to put that in our community then.
Yeah, Michaela versus Chance Shaw, fresh.
Yeah,
that would be interesting.
That would be very interesting.
Definitely do it. I think this is the future of pro arm wrestling. I vote yes. Now, and it also would be guys, this might be where it's going to. There may not need to be leagues.
No.
And it might just be up to the crowds, you guys, actually funding what you want to see. So
think about this. Ryan Bowen is a 50,000 sub channel. We're just shy of a 90,000 sub channel. What would happen if the sport got so big and we're a 500,000 sub channel or whatever, and you got 20,000 people on a subscription on a monthly basis to your channel because they know that each month they're doing another pay-per-view. You're paying $5 a month. So once you're making that kind of money through your subscriptions, you can have a huge budget for massive matches. This thing could get really big.
Inertial Observer, this is what we will do. If we decide that we are going to do it, at that point, only at that point, will I put up the subscription tab in order for people to become members, to subscribe to that. And you're asking if there aren't a certain number of subscribers, will we cancel it and refund? No. Once we commit to doing it, we will commit to doing it.
Once we say we're going to do it, we're going to do it. Either you guys are going to support it or you're not. It's
all that if there aren't enough, all that means is that we won't do it any future.
It just wasn't viable, right?
It wasn't viable, yeah. Yeah, so if you like it and it goes well, then we would do them bigger and better each time, depending on how you guys support it.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we do it.
Yeah. It's just, we got so much, guys. We have so much on our plate, but I just saw this and I thought, man, this is an opportunity. Listen, there's matches I want to see.
Gardner says pay-per-view, yeah.
Appreciate your support. Part of this is it's me, because I want to see matches. There's certain matches I want to see.
Yeah, so arrange it.
Fucking let's set them up. It's super simple. And if I set myself up left-handed matches, I don't have to leave. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to travel. I can just all right, cool.
Big Daddy Tonka says, I'm not reading that, says, take my money. Okay. Someone give him 100. Brandon Elsesser versus Danielle Mosier.
like I said, if Brandon just beat Travis, so Brandon can pull me lefty, then I get to bypass Travis if I beat Brandon's left. Because everybody says my left is trash.
This is a fun idea. Dana McWhite says, mix some MMA or boxing matches with the arm wrestling pay-per-view.
I got room to put them up in here. I just move some weights around.
Simplinkoff versus Monster rematch.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But like that's another multiple 5-figure match. I mean, that's a big match.
More events. Will you guys be on ArmBet? Okay, we've talked to Devin about how he puts matches on ArmBet. It has to be matches that people are actually aware of the people that are in the match, and they have to have interest in it.
So if we're doing pay-per-view cards, right? All of Corey's matches would definitely be on ArmBet. Obviously, all of my matches definitely would want to be on ArmBet. A Daniel Mosier versus anybody match probably, so most of our matches I would assume would have a big enough name that there'd be enough people who would want to bet on them or their opponent,
Nikos says, greetings from Greece. Oh, we're going there soon.
We'll be there on the 13th.
If the whole world doesn't close
13th,
down
14th,
again.
15th.
Crash Gennady to shut their mouths, then go for the fat guy. Who's the fat guy? I don't think Levon is fat.
Levon's a bad dude.
Our arm wrestling club is waiting to meet when you come to Greece. Hey, that's going to be my Valentine's Day. Ain't no arm wrestling happening.
She told me I can't arm wrestle on Valentine's Day. On the 15th, it's Ron Bass' birthday. So if he wants to do some arm wrestling on his birthday, I'm sure.
If I have seen everything I want to see, do you know what all is in Greece?
You're right. But hey, so on that note, should I, and I have no idea, should I bring some Monster Factory apparel merchandise to Istanbul? And that's one question. Should I bring some to Malta when I go and work Kirsten's Corner? Let me know, because I just didn't know if I should bring them. I don't want to just assume that people want my merchandise, but if they do, I'd like to know in advance so that I don't show up and they're like, hey, you got any merch? But
Jeff Manning says he's been watching you since your first competition.
Since 1990. Wow, that is a long time. So what were you doing at the Saline County Fair?
Phil Woody of the UK dropped the link, guys, for you to get your East versus West pay-per-view from Core Sports. You definitely want to have that. And right now, Ingen also has up a pay-per-view a support button. What is that called? When you...
GoFundMe?
A GoFundMe that if you donate $25 to it, you get the pay-per-view free. If you donate $100 to it, which all this he puts right back into more events, you get a signed shirt from all of the athletes at the East versus the West, and you get your free pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that's a great way. Obviously, you can go buy the pay-per-view just through Core Sports at like $10 or something like that. But if you really want to support the event and help Ingen put together more amazing cards like he's doing, that's an option.
Yeah. I want Hermes for sure, is what people are saying. And folks are asking, what did Hermes say? We've covered that.
All kinds of douchey shit. I mean, just like being an arrogant little prick.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't matter, because I've been super nice to him forever, and he would be nice to me when he would message me. And then I've seen all these Italian videos of him just calling me weak and this and that. And hey, it's great to think that you can beat somebody or say something, but I'm the furthest thing from weak. So all you guys on Facebook that think you can beat me, I'm easy to find. Come out and give it a shot.
Matt Mass versus Michael Todd.
I mean, I probably can't fund that through pay-per-views either. I mean, and it's just right-handed matches.
Thanks for dropping that, Levin Gasparini.
Right-handed matches are expensive. Now, a person can get my left arm as cheap as $2,500. I mean, $2,500 plus expenses, I would probably do a left-handed match with somebody. So I can solve that by just bringing them in here doing a pay-per-view, and hopefully, we have 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 pay-per-view buys, and it funds me, it funds the person coming in, it funds Corey's matches, of course. I don't know, but left-handed matches, I'm a lot less expensive. Right-handed matches, you got to pay to play.
Please train with Matt Mask. He is so awesome and cool. We would definitely love to have Matt here.
No, I mean, training stuff versus I don't know. It'd be difficult. If you guys want,
y'all can have the rice bucket challenge.
I mean, I guess in theory, it depends on how. I mean, if we see a lot of support on this, I'll set me up right-handed matches too. I don't give a shit. I'll just pull somebody every month. But I don't know. It just depends on what kind of support we get.
So it's fallen to 80%.
People hate me.
with 905 votes. Somebody was asking, I just got on here. What am I voting for? There's a poll
Well,
up
that's
in the chat.
720 people.
There's a poll up in the chat. So the question is, would you support and enjoy mid and high level pay-per-view arm wrestling super matches right here in the Monster Factory?
Yeah, I mean, that's 700. So if these 720 people aren't lying, that's 720 subscriptions we got right there.
Ah, people.
So we need 3 times that amount.
Baby, things always sound good in theory.
I know. But I appreciate it either way. I just wanted, that's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to get on here and just see what your ideas was and let it play out and talk it through. And it is an extra hat we'd have to wear, but I think it'd be something we could do.
Absolutely, guys. After we close this video out, go to where it uploads and drop down in the comments of that video, not in the live chat. Let us know some of the matches that you would like to see right here in the Monster Factory. Extra points if they involve Michael left hand, Corey either hand, because those are 2 people that we can showcase right here. And then also, if you are in the area and you would like to be considered for a super match, drop that down in the comments and let us know who you would like your opponent to be, and also let us know why you think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
You know, help us out. Help build the cards. Joe Nilo, condenser mics, good angles. Do a couple test runs before you go live. I'm all about it. Good seeing you guys. Take care of yourself. Get well soon. I'm thinking I would need to have cameras from 2 angles. So I will have to have somebody work with me on how to make those come into the same live. I would want one from each side of the table, right? At pin pad level. All right, that's one thing that really bugs me is when it's set way up high or too far down below, or it's like right at the referee's back. Now, you have talked about referees that you would be interested in having come here, because it can't be just one of our guys that fill in.
I mean, if I'm not on the card, I'm the head ref.
Will you wear your glasses because you can't see?
Yes, I'll wear my glasses. But yeah, if I'm
Will you
not,
squat down like you're supposed to squat down?
I will sit in a chair.
Because Michael watches from 6'3". Okay, actually, I guess it's where your eyes are, probably 6 foot, right? So he watches from 6 foot without his glasses. I'm like, okay, so that person's elbow is in the center of the table.
Don't listen to her. She's just mean to me.
Or that was a pin, Michael. Well, I didn't see it. Let's just do it again. That's always fun.
I am that guy.
That's always fun.
You know,
we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that at all.
Yeah, but yeah, if I'm not on the card, then I'll be the main ref. If I am on the card, I would bring another ref in.
Someone said 3-inch forehead. I think
I may have a 4-inch forehead.
You might have a 5 head.
I've got skull gains. That's all I know.
You do. Do a table of all the potential opponents. Yeah. You talking about a do a poll?
So the only people I've spoke to were like Blake Perry, Don Underwood, Daniel Mosier, Corey. But I've got good relationships with pretty much all the top guys. You know, so it would, and that's one thing that Don Underwood was telling me. He's like, listen, dude, people will the rest of the arm wrestling community would happily support me if I was doing something like this. And because they do know, for one, that we have loyal followers like you guys. They do know that we have gotten pretty good at getting a lot of views off our videos. So they know if they come here and compete, that their brand itself will grow as our brand grows. So a lot of people would want to take part in that just because of what is happening with our Facebook page and with our YouTube. You know, like I said, the 113 years of watch time we had last year, that doesn't hurt someone's brand. So I do think that there could be a lot of people who would definitely like to participate in something like this. Because I mean, I know I've traveled for years on my dime just to go prove myself. And there's still a lot of people like that, you know, if you just cover some expenses or you do this or you do that, they're like, dude, I'd love to be involved, because we just want to compete, you know. It's just right hand, like I said, when I talk about my right hand, I've gotten to a point in my career where I have become valuable enough with my right arm that it's just bad business if I just say, oh, well, this guy paid me this, but I'll do it here for nothing. You know, it just, I can't. I got to make the right business decisions. Now, like I said, if this becomes a successful venture, then you can see me arm wrestle right-handed 4 or 5 times a year right here in the Monster Factory.
Redcon 1. Someone said I did not know Redcon 1 before you.
That's awesome, because we love Redcon 1. Bringing
Jerry Caderet to the pay-per-view would be good. Yeah, he'd be great for a match Corey, whatever. You know,
he's a great left-hand match for me. He's a great. I think it'd be a great right-hand match for Corey. Currently, it would be multiple 5 figures for that match to reach what happened our last time we competed. You know, so it'd be difficult for me to justify being able to fund that match here unless we had crazy number of subscriptions, you know. But like I said, I don't think anything's impossible. You know, there's 88,000 people subscribed to our channel almost. If 10% of those people thought this was an amazing idea, there's your funding right there. But who knows? I don't know.
You can't do it yet, though.
Don't give us $5 yet. You know what I'm saying?
I have not yet made the different little memberships. Okay, yeah. You cannot do it yet.
I don't know if we have. I don't know what memberships are we here. But I do think that this is a viable something that we could do and have a lot of fun with. I love to compete, man, and I'm getting old, and I'm chasing this number 1 hard. I want to beat Gennady convincingly. I hope that that's the case. But once this is all said and done, I would love to be out here just banging once a month, every 2 months, just having a match.
Mythology world. I'm going to try and explain this to you guys. Just because we are married to amazing arm wrestlers does not mean we are amazing arm wrestlers ourselves, okay?
You're both accomplished arm wrestlers, but it's not your passion.
Jody is like, she's doing this amazing job of acting and producing right now. She has done a totally different, like, arm wrestling is not even in her rear view mirror, side mirror, anything. And for me, I've got so much on my damn plate, and I don't like it.
I'm telling you guys, the last month was not what we had expected. We are still blessed, but it has definitely been, you know, a test for sure.
We got a troll on here called Big Daddy that is definitely not Jerry's thing, but he's like, why are you ducking me right-handed? And here's the thing, Michael is not ducking Jerry right-handed. He definitely wants a match with Jerry right-handed, but it deserves the funding. That there's no reason he would cut down on what he was paid last time for it.
That would be dumb.
You know, that would be dumb.
Now, like we said, there is some very potential exciting news coming from the WAL. So I do see that match most likely transpiring this year.
Yeah.
Under that banner.
I do too.
I mean, it's the one that makes sense.
I think it's going to be
Devin
great.
is no longer contracted to WL. I think he's more committed with King of the Table. We know he can't be touched until June anyway.
Yeah.
Or until after, you know. So the match that would make sense would be if WL comes back with events, it would be Jerry.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, I am like running out of steam. I'm tired and you're bored me, so we're going to get off this thing.
Trust me, this is the only time she's ever bored with me.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
No, we are pretty fatigued, and so we are going to just kind of probably relax the rest of the day, which will be a first for us in like a month, you know, to just chill. I mean, we went to the mountains for 2 days, and I don't even think we relaxed. But hey, guys, thanks for everything. Hope you guys are having a wonderful 2022. Appreciate you guys clicking on the poll.
Ricky Bean, let me answer this really quickly. Are you looking for female matches as well? If there are female matches that are interesting and make sense.
Absolutely. You know? Yeah, I mean, it just needs to be someone. How do we hype them? You know, because I love female arm wrestlers are phenomenal. You know, there's some great matches, but it's got to be just as intense as a men's match to garner the same type of interest, I think.
Good luck with that, Levin. Let us know how it is, okay? You guys don't forget, after I post this and it loads, post down in the comments.
That's what I was about to say. Post in the comments, let us see what matches you want to see, whether it's me, left-handed,
and if you want one yourself, who do you want it versus, and tell me why it's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not unrealistic to think that I would be competing in right-handed matches if we had enough support. If there was enough subscriptions sold, then that right arm is going to get on the table.
All right, guys. Nice chatting with you.
Be blessed. Take care. See you next Sunday.
Talk to you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye.